Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're gonna do the final part of Opus Echo of Starsong. Last week when we played, we had just gotten into chapter 4. So we're going to do the rest of the story now. Everyone says hello from chat. We back. Okay, let's begin. So last time, where did the story end off last time? I think we had found the Banshee satellite where Ida's master was last seen and or captured. Trying to remember now. There were two parts of the plot. The other part of the plot was our main character, his clan is looking for him. So they may be splitting up now. Ida might be going after her master, and June might be going back home. So we'll see. We'll find out. Alright, let's dive right in. It's been exactly 1 week since I've been sitting here. I've been sitting here for 66 years apparently. Alright. So even if someone managed to land on it, their electromagnetic signals wouldn't be able to make it out. Exactly. An analysis of some scraps from the impact shows that Banshee uses the same technology as a Lumen ziggurat. And it's not just electromagnetic signals that can't track it. Witches probably can't find it either. But then, how do we? But we're the ones who found the ziggurat, so we'll be able to find it, no problem. All you gotta do is sing and we'll be there in no time. So optimistic. Oh, Remy, sniffle. Eddie, I'm so happy. I love you, Remy. We found it. We finally found it. Excuse me. I can't believe it. We found it. Never mind. System notification. You have a new message. Remy, we've got a message. Screw Benzo. It's addressed to the whole crew. Who gives a crap? We found Banshee. We're finally gonna see our master. Oh well. I guess I'll take a look. Greetings to the Red Chamber crew. We have heard that the Red Chamber has taken good care of young Master June over these past 2 years. For that, the Lee clan will be forever indebted. Red Chamber's achievements have been praised across the galaxy, and such glory is certainly deserved. We humbly ask that you pass on the message to young Master June for us. Dearest June, last night the clan master passed away suddenly. The struggle for the throne continues, and we have no shelter from the storm. Our last cave will soon be confiscated, and they will soon come for our possessions. We implore you to return. An offer of Lumen to the Emperor may be the only chance we have to appease him. We hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive us for everything we have done, including sending that assassin and killed your Oni-sama. On behalf of the 16th Clan Master, Region Clan Master, your brother, Jin Lee. Sorry about that, assassin. Changed my mind. What did Benzo say, Jun? Alright, chapter 4. Sure. Just gonna keep that a little secret. No one has to know that we're eating very soon. We're heading out right now. It seems you won't listen. If you find her, give her help for me. I'll be in Guifang waiting for your return. You're different from that unruly woman. Okay. Ah, good old Bones, saving the day so many times. You crazy? Writing to me while I'm on a mission? Relax, ain't no way that's Banshee. Even if you were Helios incarnate, no way you'd find it before my team. If all goes well, I'll be leaving the Red Chamber crew soon. If all goes well, I'll be leaving. Ouch. Come on, boy. What's stopping you, yeah? Just take the girl with you. Before you leave, remember to stop by and I'll buy you a pint. Yeah, witch loving fool. Lawrence White. Banshee's finally within our reach. Before I return to East Ocean, I must help Ida fulfill her wish. We a witch lovin'. Alright, I think last time when I checked we can go right away, right? I mean, what's gonna happen if we just dive right in? I'm sure this is gonna be just fine. We'll need to find a place to refuel when we get there. Do we though? Let's see. 22. Okay, I guess we can. I guess we can travel with full fuel just in case. I mean, there's a black hole. It doesn't hurt to be prepared. Where can we refuel at though? Not here. Not here. I mean, if there's nowhere close, we should probably just go. Because it might be further to go somewhere. Alright, this is 9. Okay, this will be worth it, I think. Because going back and forth is 18. I always want to be prepared when you're jumping into a black hole. Alright. 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 Okay. Let's go back. Hello Phil, good evening. Welcome, welcome. We are about to dive right into the black hole. Start of chapter 4. Okay, here we go, here we go. Yeah, you'll be fine. It'll be fine.
心配しすぎ。救難信号を出しておいたし、すぐ捜索隊が来るから。お姉様、ダッシュで。封印所と一緒。黒竜は不自然な軌道を描いてる。観測所が受けた衝撃と想定速度から、無理くり黒竜の位置を割り出したけど。
Why do I have a feeling we're gonna lose our ship?
タイミングを逃したら、
crashing into this
追跡は
comet.
もう不可能になる。それもそうね。リバク、この前メール届いてなかった？見当たらないんだけど。
Who? 別に? Oh no. Well, I think she should focus on her job. So this is gonna be a temporary lie. And we're not gonna leave her before she rescues her master, so we can just tell her later.
また？無視しましょう。
Yeah, we even cleaned our browsing history. This is fine. It's probably nobody. Yeah, not important. It was so trivial we forgot all about it. Oh. There's a voice calling out to me. I can hear it. Ida kept muttering to herself at the time, and it worried me. Okay. I can't do anything here. We flew all the way here and I can't do anything. Oh, Reso scanner. There we go. It is Ferber. You would think a black hole sucks out all the light. Oh no. which one it is. It's one of those.
録音を開始する。
Abyssal Witch's Starsong. The song seemed to rise out of the abyss, embodying a grief like I'd never heard before.
2個流明の分析完了。音源発生地まで案内します。
How far is it? Oh, okay, not too far at all. Oh, here we go. Unregistered Comet Banshee. Let's go.
目標補足。前回、前々回のスキャン結果と比較。速度毎秒 4000km。現在、急速に縮体性に接近中。
It's heading straight for the black hole, so we had to rescue her before it goes into the black hole. Got it. Easy.
時間
What
な
can
い。
possibly go
これ
wrong?
以上軌道に近づくの待ってたら上陸不可能だよ。
分かってるさ。
準備はいい。チャンスは1回だけよ。
了解。
No, we have infinite lives. One chance, but infinite lives.
これは
水星の外観気流だ。着陸は簡単にはいかないな。
It's very pretty.
星章が
It's so wispy.
あそこに。リバ君、ありがとうね。今日までついてきてくれて。星章が見つかったらいつでも英会に戻って大丈夫だからね。
She knows. She saw her browsing history.
何言って。それより装備を確認しよう。
すごく緊張してるの。本当に。
大丈夫だ。
大丈夫。
約束しただろ。故郷の花を一緒に見に行くって。じゃあ、お師匠さんを見つけた後に。
遠いよ。とっても。
よし、上陸。
We just ignored it. Alright, let's go. Remy told me that Banshee would soon leave Exidium's orbit. In standard time, it had been here for 5 years. But the next time that it visited the peaks would be in several decades, maybe even a century. Ikimas? Oh god, I had to pilot? I thought this was a cutscene. Oh god, that's a rock. My hand was not on the keyboard. Good thing I restocked my keyboard. Not my armor. I know, don't crash me, please. Oh god, we're getting really close. I trapped myself here. Oh, phew. Oh, okay, that was not on me. That was not on me. This is fine. Who needs an engine anyways? What did I say about us losing the ship here? I called it. Ow. Wow. We're fine. This is fine. This is fine. A fire? That's okay. There, I put it out already. So easy.
大丈夫絶対に守ってみせるからまだらとの約束だってあるんだからさ
Wow. She finally accepted Benzo after all these years. Poggies.
やっと黒竜か。
We did it.
重力がある。
She's looking forward to that as possibly the last thing she says before she dies if she crashed. So
大気分析完了。
means Benzo's really made it into her heart.
ヘルメットを取っても大丈夫。
Is there an atmosphere on comets? I guess we're in the facility on the comet.
オールオッケー
All okay, I guess.
ラミアそっちはどう船は特に大丈夫二人ともくれぐれも時間に注意してよね
Not too bad, we just lost a couple engines, had a fire.
時間超過した場合黒竜は縮体性軌道に移行して航路の速度じゃ出られなくなっちゃうからね
Yes, escape velocity, that thing. I'm going this way. There's always an item behind. Yes, not in this case. What can I loot? Where can I loot? Waifu, where you go? Wrong stick. Okay. This looks like a giant Gundam on its
これ
side.
軍用艦だわ
Military vessel.
何か見つかった？
人はいたでも死傷じゃない
Oh, body.
その人って。
Oh, that's her master ship.
お察しの通りよ生きてはいない
They're zombies.
何よでもお師匠じゃなくてよかったわ
She's still alive until proven otherwise.
彼らの所持品にあった流明を持ってきたのきっと使えるはずよ
Nice. Alright, time to loot them. Somber Starsong. When Ida said that's a good thing, I couldn't tell if she actually meant it. I mean, they won't attack us, so I can't loot these bodies. That's it. Alright.
さっきこの近くで墜落した探査船に接続した二人はそのまま進んで
They didn't have a pilot like me.
宇宙船の航路が乱れてる。変だな。
Alright. Something like that? Okay. Ominous.
ここは普通の流脈じゃないんだ。前に進むしかない。
Why is it so dark in there? What the heck? Yes.
両側に流門ここは何
流脈風水機関は順調に動作してる。ここは上下をつなげている場所みたいだ。
That's another way of saying elevator. A space that interlinks with other levels of the structure.
上下をつなげているってただのエレベーターでしょそんな難しい言い方しなくても
起動できるかどうか見てみるよ。
It's not honorable to call it an elevator.
お師匠さんがいなくなってからどれくらい経った？
私が旅に出て5年だから、
Hmm.
もう6年かな。
Don't think she's still alive.
長い旅だな。
How would she have food on this comet for 6 years?
あのさ、お師匠さん。
もう生きてないって言いたい？気にしないで。さっき高連の軍船で見た時に同じこと考えたから。重要なのは見つけたかどうか。私はお師匠が見つからない限り先に進めないの。
Unless she already saw the body?
ごめん。
Interesting theory. I did not get a chance to look inside.
謝る必要はないって。まだわからないんだからさ。
What are the chances that her motive is completely different from what she's been telling us the whole time? Is it that kind of
お師匠
game?
はあの紅よ。私を新世代の巫女に育てようとした先生。
Is she actually just trying to get into like the strongest lumen and become the all-powerful witch and annihilate everyone?
おそらく
Plot
下
twist.
は相当危険なんだな。
It's gonna be dangerous.
高連軍部の探査隊が戻れないほど。
Maybe the assassin is waiting there. The one that hasn't shown up again for 3 chapters. He's just hiding there waiting. Aww.
何をしてるの？
Aww.
僕が
Dog.
守るから。
Dog.
何言ってんの？私が守ってるの。
No trust.
頑
True.
固だな。
Ah.
違う。手じゃなくて。
What? 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 How dare? I hold your hand. No, JK. JK. Didn't mean that. You thought. You overthought. Look at that face. That's my face too. How could you?
おしまい。
Yeah.
ほら、手を離してよ。
Plenty of other guys in this galaxy. I don't need you.
英会ではさ、
What a
大切な
lie.
人とこんな風にするんだ。
緊張感のかけ
That
らもない。
is no.
これはお互いの命が一連卓上だということを意味していてね。
I know. So you made assumptions about my culture. This guy's so straight. Straight shooter, this one.
も
He
し
doesn't get the
生死
ambience.
に関わる局面になったら、
I will give up my
喜んでこの
life
命
to
を捧げる。
protect you. That's kind of cute. A little less convincing when you didn't want to even hold her hand. He just said that first and then held his hand out. Oh man.
僕からしたら、
Oh,
君もラミアも大切な家族なんだ。
oh no. Man. He says one really good thing and then immediately chases it with something cringe. Family zone? You're like a sister to me. You're both like sisters to me. No.
行こう。
No. 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 Please. I think he just hasn't put 2 and 2 together. I mean, if you're the I'm gonna die protecting you while you're just family to me, I don't know. I feel like his character has always been responsibility trumps all, but in a relationship, you don't want to just be someone's responsibility. You want to be protected because they care about you. They can now order family-sized KFC chicken. I guess. They can also go on like a family pass on the TTC. Where transit has like these family passes.
真っ暗だけど、
Kids can be
この光
free.
は。
多分 風天箱の光が石壁からにじみ出てるんだ。
Do they still have it? They did when I was a kid. They may no longer have it. Because everyone has their own presto now, right?
強く握りすぎ。
ごめん。
そうじゃなくて。
何？
I was hoping...
やっぱいいや。
I don't know. I would check though. Now in the days of presto, I don't know how they do things anymore. So she's... How are they holding right now? Oh, I can leave. People leave. So he is holding her wrist. It's kind of weird, but okay. Okay. Touchy the thing. Chronology of Myria Terra. 1 Orbis, Helios blesses Terra. 2 Orbis, Terra preaches song and the servums become sanctums. 3 Orbis, Terra sings to the sanctums extending their life. This chronology memorializes Terra, how she channeled the lumen and sang for the gods. Okay.
これは普通じゃないぞ。普通の龍脈じゃなさそうだ。
Is this the origin cave? The god origin cave? May Terra live on in the heart of sanctums and her song echo throughout the stars for eternity. Echo through the stairs. Because we're on the stairs. Among the stars we shatter the remains of the treacherous peaks to give thanks to Terra's favor, to give thanks to Terra's song. Starting to sound more and more like a Terra cult here. Among the stars we shatter the remains of the treacherous peaks. As an offering to Terra's body, as an offering to Terra's head, as an offering to Terra's throat, as an offering to Terra's soul. Offering a lot of body parts here. There's no more lights, it's all very dark. Okay.
エイダ、ここは墳墓だ。
Is a tomb.
おとぎ話の中だけだと思ってた。
リス池。
Pool of Luminite. Hmm.
暗いわね。
ちょっと考えさせて。
I bet we can turn something on. We cannot. Hmm? Use the stick. Get the song. And before he overloads it again to blow it up, that would like brighten things up temporarily. Red Chamber, perfect Starsong. Banshee was different from the other shrines. This place wasn't built for transmutation. All that we found was an atmosphere of death and decay. This was when Myria came to an end. Alright, that's a thing. Which means there's another thing here. Okay. Well, at least we know something's made it down here because of all the equipment that's floating in the water. Alright, here we go. What are we unleashing? Okay.
ここは何のための場所なんだ。上にあるのは千母の彫像。
So sketch.
隅々まで見てみましょう。
By the song Terra, may Miria be with us. I shall bury you in Exidium and erect a god to protect you. I shall await our fateful reunion on the day the flowers bloom, when all the stars sing in celebration. I will erect a god to protect
死
you.
後記念碑前に上陸した人たちはどこへ
Where did the people go? Sacrificed?
高連の探査装備だけど、どうして人の姿がないのかしら。
Is there just a giant tomb with dead people behind somewhere?
高連の探査装備だけど、どうし
Do they become one with the lumen?
お師匠がいた痕跡は。高連の探査装備だけど。
My initial theory was Ida became one with the lumen, just like how Aerith went back into the live stream. Lumen sounds like the equivalent of live stream in this universe. Oh, it's an orb who speaks in God.
この音は。
Follow the God orb. I wish there was a way to understand what they're
女性
saying.
の声。
Did Master become a ball? We shall find out soon, I think. Oh.
どうしてそんなに悲痛な声を。
お師匠さんにつながるもの何か見つかった
奇妙な離婚に遭遇しただけ。すごく悲しい感情が流れ込んできて、私まで気分が沈んじゃった。
奇妙な離婚
肖像の顔のところまでピューって。
Thanks for the hi
ちょっと
JSI.
明るいでしょ。
Thanks for the stretch too. Thank you. Before it gets intense. Thank you, thank you.
リバク、とっても変なところがある。いい話か悪い話かわからないけど、
Dun dun dun.
ここはチボの墳墓じゃない。上の彫像は太鼓、国道、つまり宿体性の神、万道の影の部分を表す。
3階でお墓に祀るのは影の神じゃないのか
Probably.
龍脈の用途が何であれ、祭壇に祀られるのはいつも主神。思い返してみて、今まで探査した龍脈にあったのは男かチボ。
True.
つまりここがチボの墳墓ならチボの像のはず。
Maybe he was a Terra admirer.
どうして太鼓が。
エイダあの碑文読んだ
さっきは暗すぎて読めなかったけど、今ならきっと。ナンチラが首を取り喉を裂き、
Oof.
チボの歌は100万の命を、大祭を恥を、ナンジラはここ太鼓に眠れ。
You shall pay for your sins in the pits of Exidium. Death flag. Oh, scared me.
これは墓荒らし用の罠だ
しかも師匠は
We swimming now. Alright, we got time to read. This is fine. You have cut her throat and oh, that's what we read already. Shall pay for your grave sins in the pits of Exidium, and none shall find her for hundreds of millions of years. I went to get food. What did I miss? Pretty much this. The big mural at the top was really dark, and then the orb floated next to it, and we can read it. And it just said like, you were one of the culprits for Terra's death, so now you shall pray for all your sins in my trap. You've activated my trap card. Now we run before we start swimming in the lumen. It's not Terra's tomb here, it's Exidium's trap. Maybe now's a good time to blow it up. Our first strat?
多分探査隊の人たちだよね。お姉様、船体のハックに成功した。大ニュース。地表にあった機動船は第2艇の航跡なんだって。
Oh, so our master escaped.
このお墓はトラップなんだって。
A little late.
で、第2艇は別の方角に。後でお願い。
Oh, we gotta climb. Go, waifu, go. Alright. Come, waifu, come.
後ろのは流脈風水機関の光。裂け目を見つけられれば。
やってみる。
Really? I have not tried bouldering. I have not. I have really bad coordination when it comes to climbing. I rely really heavily on my fingers. And I don't have a strong grip. So I think it's because like I'm not leaning into the wall. So I just end up like relying really heavily on my finger grip. Oh, this one.
壁の上から少しだけ力が出てる。
Hey. Oh, wait, Lumium vaporizes? That's not good. That's no good.
これを再起動させる方法は。
I'm sure there's something on the right side.
考えろ考えろ。
Must have gone through a lot of effort to build such an extravagant trap. Yeah, it sounds like... Oh, this way? Sounds like it's trapped a lot of people with how many shadows were around. It's so dark you can't really see, right? So you can't read the inscription. Imagine wearing a spacesuit and getting affected by it. Yeah. I guess you would think if it's airlocked, it would also be fluid locked. We can ride the explosion to the top. Hey, we got it right. Let's blow the place up easy. DIY rocket time. No math question.
大丈夫。この程度なら宇宙服の補助装置で修正できる。
それでまだ何もしてないのにどうしてそんな自信ま。
頼む。爆発させるしかない。
Okay.
真面目に考えましょう。
大真面目さ。
Blowing up caves is what I do best.
空天箱を暴走させれば力が僕たちを押し上げてくれる。
重力による補正値と出口までの距離を計算しないと。
エイダ。考えてる時間はない。
もう分かったわよ。
Trust. Trust. Yeah, who needs math when you can just explode? We might overshoot a bit. It's not the least of our problems, I think. should check the other side first. What if there's something cool there? Why does this one not line up? Okay, there we go, there we go. Huh? There we go. I've already committed. I've committed to blowing this up. It's okay, I'll check it now. Oh, there's nothing. No. But it's louder. No? Okay. Guess I'll try every stick. Not that one. Oh, sound right? What the? Thankfully it's not testing my tone, just if it's louder or quieter. I'm going by the visual cue mostly. This one's really quiet, but it matches. There we go. I don't know why. I changed from like vocals to violin. Oh, we gotta run. Can we touch it? Okay. Alright, I get it. I'm going. Time to put on your helmets? Otherwise, the ceiling could break our knees. Oh, plenty of time. Lie down, that's your strat. Lie down and pray. What? What if you just get crushed by the impact? Oh, she's gonna fall off the elevator. Huh? They're just gonna crash into the roof. Okay, have good raid, Kira. Thanks for coming.
連卓勝よ。
Wait, how did...
命を
Thank you,
捧げると
thank
か
you. How did she survive the impact when she was facing toward the
置いてけぼ
ceiling?
りなんてごめんなんだから。
Yeah, she carried.
何メートルかな。
That's why she said, you're joking, right? When you said you'll protect me. Oh man. She's got this.
そーっとそーっと。あばら多分折れてるから。
I've just broken some ribs. He tried.
エイダ
He had a good idea.
エイダは
It's just the execution of said idea needs some work.
ブチギレ中。もう会いたくないって。リバ
はい
We okay?
優しく頼むそこ傷口
ク。ラミア、あんた。ちょっと懲らしめただけ。
I thought she hugged him and it hurt. Apparently Remy punched him instead.
ただの脱臼で済んだみたい。他は正常。起きられ
Yikes.
そう？
大丈夫それより黒龍は
今黒龍の外環気流場に停泊中。
そんな危険なところに
仕方がないの。ラミアもこの距離でやっと黒龍を通して軌道計算ができるんだから。
もう脱出したら済む話だろ他に何の計算を
We need to slingshot out of this.
白龍の
Phoenix?
軌道計算。
Phoenix?
は
Huh?
双子の彗星だと
Oh.
これ見て。ラミアが高連の端末から盗み取ったスキャン画像。真の黒龍。それは
Maybe.
黒龍を追従する高速彗星で軌道も周波
It
数
was a
もほぼ同じ
decoy.
なの。
そんな
偽の分母があるってことは本物が存在してるってこと。 自分もそう言ってたでしょ。
Hey,
とりあえず今は便宜上
the
もう一つの
banshee
方を
the banshee analogy actually works really well. Because banshees sing to you and lure you into the water. And the fake tome was luring you into the lumen water.
でも同じ軌道でも僕らがたどり着ける範囲には存在しないだろ
そんなに遠くない。高連軍部の計算では両者の距離は 0.3 天文単位。
0.3 天文単位
We just flew past it.
正確に言えば 0.332 天文単位。ここから近からず遠からず厄介な距離。
エイダこの位置だと3階の外縁領域になるよねもし燃料切れになった場合誰も救援に来られない
Welp.
そうね。
本気で上陸したいの
We did. We
So,
light speed
白
traveled
龍へ
when we were injured in chapter 1.
うん。
ラミアは
確かにリスクはある。
Really? How much
ま
fuel
だ
do we
見
have
つけられ
left?
てないから。
エイダ
もう考えた結果。
感情で動くのは良くない
あなたに言われたくないセリフね。私は考えてる。
I wonder how much light speed travel uses for
だか
fuel.
ら、リバク、付き合って
Good
もらうのは
question.
ここまでにしましょう。
なんだって
貨物室は独立運用が可能で脱出艇になるの。私たち、ここで別れましょう。
Goodbye. She's sending you away on an escape pod.
あなたは一族を救う使命がある。こんな冒険をする必要がないの。
冗談はいい加減にしろって
She's leaving you.
エイダも僕の家族って言ったはずだなのになんでそんなことを言うんだよ
それは違うの。
命が惜しくないのかリスクとかの話じゃない 0.3 天文単位は無茶だよ戻ってこられるわけがない
リバク、
あそこは宿題性の引力圏だ燃料の消費も多い脱出速度にだって到達できないかもしれない
大声を出さないで。そんなこととっくに分かってる。
Stating the obvious.
今行かなかったらいつ次の機会があるっていうの。
将来は遅かれ早かれ白龍は周期的に戻ってくる。チャンスはいつでもある。
I think Osakure?
戻ってくる。軌道を計算したら次の上陸まで
Does
最
Phoenix?
低でも何十年、もしかしたら100年かもしれない。
ならまだチャンスが。
じゃあその時が来たとして、頭の中は一族のことしかないあなたが全てを放り出して英会から私のところまで来られる？
Wow. Would you come back for me? ...
そこまで言うか。
She's speaking the truth, my man.
それでもできるの、リバ君。
もちろんさ。言われるまでもない。
減らす口を。
You liar.
お姉様、ラミア、リバクが脱出したら私を白龍まで送って、そのまま軌道上で私の連絡を待って。プラン1、1標準時以内に戻ってこられたらすぐにその場を離脱する。プラン2、もし1標準時以内に。おねえ。
No.
何？
Don't leave Remy by herself.
あのさ、何が言いたいの？死ぬつもりなの？私は死なない。危ないって分かってるからリバクを行かせたくないんでしょ。お師匠はもう手が届くところにいる。いなくなったのは5年も前だよ。だから時間がないの。お師匠がどれだけ待っているか。
Don't let Remy be alone.
お姉様、お願い。もうお師匠のことを言うのは。ラミア、私には
Yeah.
お姉様の方が大切。ラミア、
エイラ。
二人ともどうか。
Alright, you're going in the skate pod too.
ありがとうね。お姉様、分かってくれた？でも恨むからね、二人とも。
Let's go back to Ironwind Border Patrol, alright? We go back. We have so much fuel left. What do you mean? Okay. Refuel.
ごめんなさい。やっぱり二人だけで白龍に行こうか。
Oh, I barely had fuel for that. I have 5 left.
ここを離脱する準備を。船体状況に各自注意すること。
What the?
何が起こった？
Huh? Because I wasn't piloting.
エンジン制御不能。黒龍外観噴流からの破片が当たった。
警告、火災発生。火災
Our
発生。
poor ship.
第一、ライオンエンジンが損傷しました。
Really? So that escape pod.
お姉様、指示を。すぐに黒龍の外観軌道に出る。リバクは温室へ、ラミアは軌道脱出後に操縦を交代して機関室へ。私の指示に従って。ラミア、機関室に向かう。
火の手が強い。気をつけて。
見たらわかるっつーの。
Okay.
第6、第7力艦が破損して力盛りが火災を起こしているのかも。温室の散水機で火を消して。
Smart.
了解。
Alright, I see valves.
水が分散しすぎて火が消せるほどの勢いにならない。
Whoops, that's the wrong one.
急いで、温度が急上昇中。このままだと爆
Do I
発
have
よ。
to follow these pipes? Okay, leave the middle one on. There we go.
消火完了。
ナミは急いで。
Hey, we get to play as Nami for the first time.
もし第二エンジンまで延焼したら、私たちは完全に終わり。分かってる。
Alright, take the extinguisher. Afterward, Remy told me that she never thought she'd have to use this. Have I used her before? Oh, right. Yeah, in her room. We had to do the hacking game. Right.
配管経路図を呼び出して。
第一混合力管経路図
Okay. Don't we just put out the fire everywhere? I feel like. Whoopsie.
混合力が出っ放しだから大元から対処しないと。
Turn off the valve. And then put out the fire. Yes, okay. Oh no. Alright, follow the pipe. That one is this one. This one. What? Wait, that turned it on. Whoops. Whoops. I got tricked. Okay. Oh, this one you turn. Nope. Oh, these are all traps. Those all
ナミヤ、消火完了。
those all cause explosions when you touch them.
早くブリッジ。破片がまた来る。各自衝撃に備えて。
Oh.
第二連絡通路で出火機関室で出火
Oh dear.
自動消火装置に異常
ナミヤ、リバク、状況は。
こちらリバク。1分後にブリッジに着く。
ナミヤ、応答を。ナミヤ、応答して。ナミヤに何かあったみたい。
Re.
了解。現在地を教えてくれ。ラミアがどこなのかわからない。
監視システムを見るから待って。
貨物室で出火機関室で出火自動消火装置に異常
Wait, don't we have to pilot right now?
こんなことしてる。
Where's the surveillance? Oh.
ナミヤ、どこにいるの？
Good question. That looks like a person.
リバク、機関室よ。
了解。
Oh.
でこ
ラミア発見。通気管の下敷きになってたけど大怪我じゃない。エイダ、指示を。
Who's piloting?
早く。
まずブリッジに戻って。
リバク、ラミア、ブリッジに戻る。
まだ諦めない。
緊急警告第2エンジンから出火第3エンジンか
Oh
ら
my
出
god.
火
Our
荷
ship.
物室から出火船体安全度臨界点突破緊急警告船の放棄を検討してください緊急警告船の放棄を検討してください
なんでこうなるのよ。
I think we should leave.
これはお互いの命が一連卓勝だということを意味していてね。
あ あなたとなんて出会わなければよかった。どうしてこんなに自分のことを嫌いにさせるの。起きて、力エネルギーに持っていかれちゃう。
遅かれ早かれ、お前は船員を殺すことになるぞ。
違う。こんなのが私の旅の目的じゃない。私はどうして。
Figure out most ships can create vacuum in certain areas of their ship so fire goes out. Yeah, they seal it behind a door and then open up something and then the fire gets vacuumed away. I guess right now here the issue is that the lumen is feeding the fire, kind of like fuel feeding the fire. And we need the lumen to have the engines run.
いつも考えてる。もしあの時私が半人前じゃなかったら、お師匠が行く必要はなかった。
本心はただ友達に捨てられるのが怖いだけだ。友達がいるから行く。お前には自分の考えというものがないのか。いいか、自分を理解することこそ巫女になる唯一の方法だ。追いつきたいだけ。その先のことは何もわからないのに。
ガンバワイフ。
ヘイラ、火の勢いが収まらない。ブリッジには戻れなさそうだ。ラミアが危険だ。
帰りなさい。
まだよくわからないの。新世代の巫女って何をしたら。
いい加減にしなさい。自分のために日々を過ごしなさい。そんな
ことできない。私はお師匠に追いつけないから。
私になろうと思うな。そして他の誰かにもなるな。自分の魂と向き合うのだ。
紅様、彼女には分かりますまい。
時間だ、紅。
手間がかかる。言うことを聞きなさい。
Incoming wisdom.
お前は一生かかっても私に追いつくことはできない。お前は自分らしく生きることもできない108号だからだ。
Ouch, calling us a number. The number, I know. You're nothing to me but a number. It's one of those, like, your life's flashing before your eyes in a time of crisis, I guess. I'm not just a number. I'm... Oh...
待っててよ。リバク、ナミが、私が助けてあげるから。
We got you.
お師匠が私にしてくれたことと同じように。お師匠、これであなたに追いつけたのね。
エイラ、ブリッジに
Oh my goodness.
強すぎて。何か方法はないか。
来なくて大丈夫。戻って。
Nani?
こっちに来るのは危険だから。現状、航路の至るところでしか電子制御系統は機能していない。手動で温室と、それから機関室のドアをロックして。指示に従って。
Seal the hatches. Contain the fire, like you were saying. Okay. We need to move the water now, right? Alright, are we out? Bye bye, greenhouse.
エイラ、機関室はもうダメそうだ。これじゃ撃つ手が。
そのまま貨物室まで上がって連絡通路部分は放棄する。
Oh, watch him go climbing stairs with Remy on her back.
こちらリバク、貨物室のロック完了した。
了解。こちらエイダ、機
True. You don't have to. I guess this also counts as vacuuming. Rather than opening the window out to space. You can just get rid of the oxygen. We did it.
なんでもない。もう少しで死ぬところだったね。ついさっきまで白龍について言い争っていたのにって思って。ラミアはどう？
大丈夫そう。
貨物室の何か頑丈なものに体を固定して衝撃に備えて。
了解。もうやってる。
Oh, that's what that thing is around her.
ああ、うん。火は収まったみたい。
Nice.
それは良かった。エンジンと燃料タンクは？
それも無事。これでまた白龍についての討論が再開できる。
Crisis averted.
行かないんだろ、エイダ。
現状を見ると難しいか。
エイダ、僕は誓うよ。将来何が起こったとしても
I promise you, no matter what happens in the future,
白龍が戻るその日が来たら
I'll come for you.
必ず君に
As
会いに
soon
行く
as
から。
Phoenix returns. Oh, maybe that's why we're at Old June now. Phoenix has returned.
ごめん、さっきはいろいろ言って。
うん。
Big promise. I promise to live as long as I have to fulfill this promise.
あのさ、ラミアも連れて英会に帰らないか？一緒に。
While we're waiting for the century to pass, wanna come home with me?
何を言ってるのよ。
僕が面倒を見るよ。
Yeah,
一
easy.
緒に白龍へ立つその時まで。
Come spend a couple of decades with me. That face.
また適当に。
Not enthused.
本気だよ。
Not enthused.
警告、エアロック開放不可。緊急警告、危険度7に上昇。船体安全値15%以下まで低下。船の放棄を判断してください。
Did she trick him to go into the escape pod? And then she's gonna blow up with the ship?
わかった。一緒に帰りましょう。あなたの故郷に。ラミアのお世話、お願いね。
Ooh.
君のお世話もね。
ねえ、リバ君。貨物室の種、真剣に見たことある？
あるけど、それが何？
じゃあ、中にある草花一覧表は？
それはないな。
それはね、お師匠が以前から集めてたものなの。私と一緒にいつか草花貿易をしようって。その中にエイダラムっていう名前の花があるの。
A flower.
そう、私の名前。この名前はお師匠がくれたの。軍を辞めた時、食材として私を引き取ったんだけど、意味がある名前をつけたかったみたい。
Are we looking for her?
完全に消失。航路内に再充填するまでしばらくかかるわね。まだブリッジにも戻れないし。私と同じ名前の花探してみない？
種だけを見て。
草花一覧表に写真があるから。
I predict he's gonna bring that flower back to East Ocean and plant it everywhere to remember her.
そうだっけ？忘れちゃった。
Not like this.
じゃあこれ。古城。
見たらわかるでしょ？不正解。
Oh, Blue Orphan. Growth period is 7 to 80 standard days. It has a thick stalk and is unsuitable for most environments. If the environment is too humid, the root system will rot. One sec. Okay. Oh, this one. Sunny red.
違う。
So many plants. Tolerant to dry and wet climates, flowering season is brief. Favors nutritive, packed soil and is difficult to flower. Challenge accepted. Oh, do.
あったあった。
Ah.
これかな。外袋にエイダって書いてある。
Ada.
袋の中も見てみて。貿易用の商品伝票があると思うから。
あった。学名エイダラム。
Ada Luna.
品種名コンポーか。原産地工業連合アリアナン。重量 3kg。 花言葉はおい。
読まないの？じゃあ私が。
エイダ。
花言葉。
Ooh. What did I say? Waifu not like this.
故郷の花見せてあげられなくて。
エイダ。おいエイダ。
コンテナ射出生命維持装置正常目標軌道
Waifu.
どうしてくれよ。
救難信号発信中
Waifu. Watch a life support not work after she launched it. Fragile and difficult to care for, its sweet fragrance makes it a popular flower. Florography, please forgive me. What? Hey, she's gonna crash land on Phoenix. There's still hope. There's still hope. Hey, that's pretty good. All according to plan. 12%. That's pretty good. Pretty good odds. I feel why. Or not. I wonder if other parts of the ship can be used as an escape pod besides cargo bay? I don't know. That's a good question. I imagine the ship probably has... You can probably eject any component, right? As long as it's, you know, air sealed.
So の後、私は栄海に戻った。白龍の情報を得るために、時々山海に戻る日々が続いた。
I believe.
いくつかの流脈を発見したが、嘘の情報も多く、白龍に結びつくものはなかった。
It's 66 years later.
流脈を追い続ければ、いつか彼女にたどり着ける。私はそう信じていた。こうして山海との行き来を続け、時はゆっくりと過ぎていった。8540年、山海を離れて4年、私は第17代当主になった。
We did it.
8541年、飛家は山海と貿易協約を結び、流脈往来の協議が始まった。8542年、山海の昭和艦隊で第二次流脈大戦が勃発した。8551年、流脈協会が開催。
And we lost. Rip.
これ以降、ラッセル先生の消息は途絶えた。
United too strong.
8553年、飛家は英海六大一家の中 仲間入りをし、官位2階貴族に昇格した。
Rank up.
8560年。
Bones.
白い牙は小惑星帯のゲリラに戻り、
Missing.
大
Oh my
戦終
god.
結後の消息は不明。
Re-
8563年、ラミアが3階を離れた。恋
They
人
broke
と
up.
別れたそうだ。
Hey, they were together for
直接聞いてはい
50
ない。
years?
そしてついに白龍の知らせを耳にした。時はすでに8601年まで
Let's
進んでいた。
go. 8601.
3階の時間換算法で書くなら、エイダと別れてから66年後である。
But we kept our promise. We survived.
当主、失礼いたします。先ほどラミア様が
Grandma and me?
最後まで付き合えなくてごめんとのことづてを預かっております。
Oh,
分かっておる。
申し訳ございません。出発前の大事な時にこのようなお知らせを。
もう下がってよい。
old Dune.
ラミア。
I wonder if he's still the clan master
一緒
or
の
if he's
お墓
gonna
に
leave
してあ
it
げ
to
るから。
someone. I'll bury the two of you together. We're burying
道
Remy?
具はすべて揃った。白龍へ向かうぞ。
We're bringing Remy with us? Hey, we found it. Let's go. Please, waifu, please still be there. Oh, this is Phoenix. We've been on Phoenix the entire time. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna start from the back and touch all the things. Everlasting paths. What comes may not be what you ask. There are flowers on Phoenix. Are these Idolum flowers? Okay. Hey, that's a ship. Maybe that's the red chamber. Is that the red chamber?
ラミアが今日言ったよ。ちゃんと面倒を見たから安心し
How much money did you have prior to the last mission? I had 18k, I think. Or possibly 16k after doing repairs. Somewhere along there. More than plenty.
僕は当主になった。
Yeah, all the gamba paid off. And collecting all the plants with the plant bonus paid off.
一族の栄誉を取り戻して今日まで皆を幸せにしてきた。
We did good. So is that our ship? That doesn't look like our ship. Maybe. But it has to be our ship, right? Because our greenhouse had the plants, and now these plants are growing on this planet, right?
でも僕が何をしたって君に会うことだけは叶わなかった。
I have faith. Keep walking, my man. Play the first song. This one?
ヘイダ。お師匠は見つかったか。聞こえてるかい。ヘイダなんだろう。まだ見せてもらってないんだ。君の故郷の花。
Songs are well preserved after 66 years. Oh? Oh?
夢の中の声、人の歌声みたい。
わかったわかった。もう眠りなさい。
この声に歌で答えたいのに、いつも歌おうとすると6つの光が私を見つめるの。そして声が出なくなる。
I think these are the same flowers on Phoenix as the ones back home.
でも向こうの歌声は止まらない。私を呼んでる声。
自分の魂を除いてお前に呼びかける者はいない。
ぼんやりとした歌声でね。ずっと誰なのかなって考えてる。温かいけどどこか悲しげで。
早く寝なさい。
声に合わせてみようと思って、声の主を慰めてあげたいんだ。でもどうやっても声は出ない。それでいつも思うの。もしお師匠と同じくらい歌えたらきっとあの歌声も悲しくなくなるんじゃないかなって思うの。
私はただの兵器だ。私のようになりたいなどと。
お師匠は偉大な巫女でしょ。
巫女に偉大なものはいない。谷間の花はもう満開だ。でもお前は成長しないな。一体誰に何を学んできたのだか。
いつかお師匠に追いつく。
自分らしく生きろ。さあ、お開きだ。夜は外に出るなよ。梱包下は夜間微量の力を排出し続ける。すぐに幻覚に包まれる。
Oh, these flowers cause hallucinations. Game, why you do us like this? So even if we see Ida here, it's a hallucination? Hey, it's our ship. Why? Whoop. Hey, look at that superhero landing.
水面がクッションになった。でも祭壇は不時着のせいでぐちゃぐちゃね。
The shrine has all the flowers around it.
これは利水の池。早くここから離れないと。まだ倒れちゃったね。
Gamba waifu. Oof. Is Helios burying Terra?
意識が持っていかれそう。
They're not so much hallucinations as flashbacks, it seems like. Okay. Oof. You're so close. Watch your hand, told you. Is this your name?
ここにいるの。
Is this your name?
やっと追いついたよ。
Hey, a plant. I cannot pick said plant.
これでよかったんだよね。お師匠。
Can't confirm. I don't think you can survive off this planet for 66 years. Or 5 years. I feel like there's not that much going on here. She found her. Plot twist, the ship crushed her master.
言われた通りにしたよ。
Imagine that after 5 years of surviving on this deserted planet, you get crushed by your pupil's ship.
やっと自分を見つけた。
You did good.
誰にも流されない。自分だけのために。これこそがお師匠の言ってた新世代の巫女だよね。こんなに辛いことばかりしなきゃいけなかったの。これで終わり。
You did good.
私の旅はこれでやっと幕を閉じる。リバ君、ラミア、どうか私を許してね。あなたたちを捨てたことを。 リキの思念慰めてくれてるの。
Master became an orb.
よく理解できないけどすごく悲しい声ね。最後にもう一度歌声を聞かせて。
Oh no. Oh my god, why are there so many dots? Oh, it goes even further. I'm trying, game. I'm trying. Do I have to stay somewhere for a while to hear it? I don't hear anything. I'm gonna start looking outside. Just in case it's like a small dot in the middle of nowhere, you know? Nope. Okay. Back in we go. Is it just in the middle? The game tricked me. It was just right in the middle. I thought it was gonna be like in the corner somewhere. Alright.
これって。
じゃあ僕が奏でてるとき脈動を感知したりできる？
うん、集中すればできる。リキには過去から現在に至るまでの思念が含まれているから、彼を思う気持ちがあるなら流脈を探し続けるべきね。そうすればいつか。功労は退役後にお師匠の手で現在の姿に改造されたの。流脈の草花で商売しようって。毎日毎日 たくさんの草花に囲まれた生活。
へえ。
お師匠のお家は花だらけでね、そこら中に咲いていたんだよ。見てみたいと思わない？
So they were just planting a bunch of hallucinogens? Is this where this story is going? Hmm? What? Time transcending drugs? Wait, what? What? Some good stuff. We can see into the future or see into the past. I can't tell which way that went. Do we see into the past and see Ada? Right? I don't think it allows you to time travel into the future. Or the existing parallel.
見てみたいと思わない？
ちょっと。
Huh?
ちょっとだけ？海よ、花の海。
そこまで言われたら見てみたくなるね。
なんか乗り気じゃない感じ？
そんなことないよ。エイダの話だから見てみたい。
We're running. We dropped the king. Look how excited he is.
僕はとても
You go, June.
エイダが言うなら君だから。
Gamba. Gamba, June, Gamba. Wow, he's scaling boulders at 80. Let's go. Okay, never mind. Gamba. The end.
いつの日か功労が山界を離れる時が来たら、私の故郷に、必ず故郷に来てもらうわ。私が大好きなところ。
今帰ってきたよ、エイダ。
Huh?
見える？あなたの故郷とは違うでしょ。一年を通して四季があって、いつも花が
Oh,
咲き乱れているの。
it's our ship. Hello, Nicorb. I think we're almost done this game. How are you? How are you? It is. It's very sad though. Doesn't even give us a hallucinogenic happy ending. Where are my flower drugs? I want to see my young waifu. So she planted the planet with all the flowers, so she kept her promise too. That after all this ended, she'll show him all the flowers. And then he also came back after all the clan things were done, like he said, so. They both fulfilled each other's promise to each other. Only those plants are edible. Then she can probably survive 66 years, huh? Guess we'll find out what happens to her, right? This is a montage of what happens after for her. And she's gone. So do you think June also made a one-way trip down here? Probably, right? Got all his affairs sorted back home and brought Remy too? Did they sell those flowers? Probably. Probably got super rich. When she was working with Red, I think so. She was saying something about selling flowers and planting it around their house. So my theory, I think, was right, where all the times the orb was trying to help you was probably her master being an orb. Maybe. 挨达、李默、拉米亚、大奎、白雅. Oh, June has a bunch of flowers he could sell now. I feel like he just stay, no? He just chill there with all the flowers that his waifu had to plant. Very fertile planet though. Those flowers be flourishing. Very fitting for Terra's tomb too. Since Terra was the goddess of song and plants? Oh, it is a comet. You're right. Same thing. Planet, comet, floating thing in space. Now it's his tomb too. The good tomb. Not the one where it tries to drown you. Oh, does it tell us now the story? No? Thanks, Sai. I want to know what the story is. I want to learn the god speech. Everyone important gets buried here. You get buried here. You get buried here. Oh man. Was this the ending you guys expected? It was not how I thought she was gonna die. I guess in some ways I thought she would sacrifice herself and that is how she dies. But not in that specific way that happened in the game. I thought she would be like a sacrifice at a ritual or something. Where she's like trying to save them from war. Trying to get more power from the Lumen and then something happens. And then he has to go into the live stream and find her. The glowy. That's her ship. Sailing off into the sun. No set, just the sun. And collapse. Good game. So oh no. Oh, should we watch behind the scenes? Actually, I want to see what continue does. June is gone. Yeah, we'll try continue and then we'll try behind the scenes. Oh, I see. Start all over. Chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ending. I need more closure. I need to keep going. Alright, behind the scenes it is. Welcome. Why did we choose this theme? What's the meaning? What exactly is Lumen? About 1,000 peaks. Designing sound-based puzzles. Art of immersive storytelling. Big thanks to our streamers. And finally. Alright, let's go in order. Play.
Hi, I'm the executive producer and writer of Opus Echo of Starsong. Thank you for finishing the game and hope you enjoyed the 10 hours or so experience we have brought you. If you would like to know more about the story, you're at the right place. We created a special corner just for the players who have completed the game, which is you.
Secret content.
I always enjoy the concept of feng shui and its energy source we called as Lumen inside this game. If we use this theme on a much grander scale, in this game's case, as big as the galaxy, mountains are used to be considered as an energy source in the theory of feng shui. But it became the asteroids that June explored in-game. This allows us to design a world filled with imagination, since this kind of concept has never been done before. But the world also becomes a little bit more difficult to create because there are just way too many things that we have to explain to the players. So we have to simplify the whole concept in the end.
Interesting, it's based off feng shui. Okay.
The game is centered around sound. It's about using the voice of Ida to search for any trace of Lumen energy in this galaxy. Lumen will also emit a sound inside the asteroids it's situated in. It's all really complicated, so that's why we created the word Starsong to express the sound emitted from the asteroids. The word echo is used to imply that the whole event you witness might just be a reoccurrence of some sort, that there's more things hidden behind than what you see. This story is not just about Ida and June, it is also about the ancient myths that were passed down over time, and there just might be some kind of connections between the two stories.
I did get that while we were looking at all the myth. What happened in the myth pretty much happened to Ida and June too. Wonder if that's what the echo implies.
Lumen can be interpreted as multiple things. It can be an energy source that powers up everything. It can be referred to as minerals, but my favorite explanation is Lumen can be implied as the thing that each individual is searching for or most desire. The central theme of discovering your true self goes way back to our first game. Although the main characters will encounter hardship and eventually parting with another person or thing, they face the problems and grow stronger. The story is often sad, but with a sense of warmth in it. And this is what the Opus series is always about.
Finding yourself. Okay.
As I mentioned before, the theory of feng shui is about the energy source from the mountains. So for a solar system that is filled with energy source, we think it is most suitable for it to be called as the 1,000 Mountains. But since we don't want the name to be so literal, we change it to a slightly more poetic name, the 1,000 Peaks. You'll also notice that there's a key difference between this game and our previous two games. The main characters don't have such huge responsibilities anymore. You don't need to find Earth, nor you don't need to do a space burial as the last survivor of mankind. Instead, you're only focusing on the problems of two individuals living in this world. The choices they make may seem important to them, but they live in a living world where they are not the only people there, and whatever they do won't affect as much to the world. Although you might say that this is not epic enough, but we like this
Not
kind of
epic
story.
enough.
It somehow feels a little bit more real.
So I haven't played the other two games, but by how that implied, it sounds like the other two games were kind of like post-apocalyptic and you're the only survivor. So you had to save the world.
The voice of Ida played a crucial role in the story. I believe you have heard the game filled with wonderful music and sound effects, but you'll have to understand that sound design is extremely difficult. Not everyone will easily understand how the sound works when the player is solving the
That's
puzzle,
me.
let alone differentiate what is correct and what's not.
That's
We were
me.
trying our best to balance out three characteristics of the sound. Each sound needs to be easily identifiable, sounds good, and expresses the ancient voice. We also learned that the differences between sounds might seem obvious for some, but subtle to the others. But if you listen closely, you'll realize that all the puzzles in the game can be solved just by hearing the sounds alone.
All the puzzles in the game, I looked at visual cues, like the amplification of the bar.
Like before, the most challenging aspect is making the player submerge into the story. Especially now we have a much bigger world and a more variety of characters to interact with. How to combine the main plot with different subplots filled with stories of side characters without deviating too much away from the main plot is a big challenge for us. Keeping the players interested is hard, and if you're hearing this, you must have experienced the game in full already. Every design aspect, like your death count, time spent on a puzzle, and amount of items you have collected through a period of time, it's all based on countless times of testings and refining the game. And I hope you are satisfied with the result.
I would say the items are pretty easy to find. Some of them are just gated by RNG, so I don't know if someone can actually do a perfect run with one go.
If you're the kind of player who enjoys digging through the story and lore of the game, searching for any underlying meaning behind the symbols you find, then you're in luck, because there are a lot to uncover this time around. Is there any connections between the Myriad inscriptions, Helios, Terra, Tai? What do those things connect with the main plot? Is there a symbolism of the flowers inside the Banshee? And why do the ships travel towards it? Also, what is the meaning of the end screen in the credits? The hints has all been laid out for you already. So go ahead and solve all the mysteries now.
Now, I feel like later parts of the game deserved a timer, but the part where they did give you a timer didn't seem too relevant besides for the lore. They only had timers when we had to escape, right? That one cave that we were exploring. Yeah, I never felt like I couldn't escape somewhere fast enough, or I was in imminent danger as a result. The deaths we had were related to actions. Like, I went straight into fortified territory without the fake visa and they blew us apart. Or I chose the one where we were gonna hide, but they saw us anyways and Bones killed us. Those decisions caused more death. Later on, there doesn't seem to be as many choices that affect the outcome. It became more linear, I think, by the time we got to Banshee.
This one is for the whole development team. We have spent over 3 years developing this game, and from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for being with me and pulling off such a feat. We started from a blank piece of paper. Until now, countless spreadsheets and pages of stories were completed and written. Thank you all for listening to all my almost selfish requests, and thank you for making this game a dream come true of mine.
Aww.
Since the game's release, we've been blessed by the support of many streamers who share their game with their fans. Since there are just too many people to name, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you.
He's talking about me.
All of you have so much charm in so many different ways, and as a producer, I'm just so happy to be able to hear all of your thoughts on our work. Whether the reaction is positive or not, your work takes on a life of its own when it passes into someone else's hands. So thank you all for breathing life into our game. It
That's
means
us.
a great deal to us.
Ah, what the nice shout out. Having a timer on putting out the fire would have made it feel more urgent. Yes, that is true. Or if I actually, when I did it incorrectly and it was a small explosion, it should just kill me right away. But I guess you always have the safety net of, that's not how I remembered it to be, and then you just have infinite lives. I think they're expecting their player base to not be a very intense, like mechanically kind of player base. I think most people here came for the story with some interaction, so you're not just watching a movie.
For all of the players who completed the game, I would like to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. If you are one of the players who grew up with our little robot Emus playing the first game of Opus, thank you so much for continuing support. And I'm pretty sure you can feel how we have grown throughout these years. We hope the game gave you heartfelt feelings, and hopefully our future projects can also do the same. Lastly, I feel obligated to express that how challenging is it to make an indie game. Oftentimes, it is not just making a quality game. You will have to face the fierce competition in the global market. And often, the competitors will have way more marketing budget than you. How to generate attention from everyone becomes challenging, and we ourselves haven't figured it out completely yet. So if this game resonates with you, I want to ask you a favor to share this game to the people you know. Tell them it is worth a try. And to us, that is the biggest support that you can give for us. And we thank you once again.
Aww. Well, I feel like the bottom line when you're making a game is if you have a good product, it's much easier to market than to have a mediocre product and rely on marketing to get some people to try it. So the fact that, like for this game, like Voivod recommended it to me, plus all the really good Steam reviews, I think speaks really highly of their production value. They got it on the Switch? Nice, that's a good partnership. So I think they'll be okay. They keep focusing on making their games the best it can be, and everything else will be okay. Oh, there's more. Alright, good thing we watched that. Alright. There's more. Those are all the things that I got. Still missing some, but okay. I guess this is where you do your full complete. I'm missing a couple things here and there. I'm surprised we were missing these too. I feel like I touched everything. What's this? I think one incentive to going back is to get more pages of the translation so I can actually see what the mythical lore is. How am I missing so many songs? Right? I feel like I did everything main quest related. I'm missing like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 CGs. Yeah, I didn't go out of my way for space. I just explored whatever was nearby. I mean, this is the main quest CG. If I miss anything from here, it'll be very startling. Okay, I got everything in the main quest. Okay. What is follow us? Oh, literally follow us. Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna do a quick Google. Opus Echo of Starsong endings. I guess there's only one ending. I was just trying to see like if you get a full complete, does anything happen? Is there? I'm looking. I don't think so. I mean, there's some heated discussion on Steam. Alright, all items. What is that too? Just an achievement thing? Okay, yeah. I'm just looking at all the achievements. Okay, there are 37 achievements. Enter chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and game choice dependent achievements depending on your choices. Collection achievements. Acquire all items. The name of that achievement. Okay, so if you get 20 items, it's I keep remembering. If you get over 100 items, it's reliving the past, which is what we have. We have, I think, 180 something, I think. And then if you get all the items, you get just couldn't let it go. And it's a picture of him like face planting into his hands. We're so consumed by recollecting the past that we can't move on, I guess. Yeah, it's quite sad, yeah. And then there's 1,000 peaks. How many locations you go in 1,000 peaks? 10 locations, 50 locations, all of them. Visiting all locations, like sub-locations. Okay, performance achievements. Complete all the East Ocean puzzles without any mistakes. Did not get that one. The Witch. Complete the game without resonating with the wrong Starsong. Nope. Flawless Memory. Complete the game without dying. In a Flash. Complete the game in 8 hours. And then miscellaneous ones. Wealth. Get over 20k. Fully deck out Red Chamber. Completely run out of fuel twice. Acquire 3 Tales of Failure. Die twice in the playthrough. Read all the messages. And that's it. Alright. Well, at least from my quick Googling search, there is only one ending, and that is the ending. I feel like it had good closure. You just had to kind of let it sink. I wonder if it just lets you respawn. Because it would be kind of weird if your ship just floats in space until you get to the next planet. I think you just respawn. It'll be like, that's not how I remembered. And then you just respawn at wherever you last refueled, maybe? Is my guess. Bad ending if you run out of fuel? There's no bad ending. I think you either finish the game or you don't. Because even if you keep dying, the game will just keep going. Right? Just lets you restart. Get picked up by pirates? Start the pirate route if only. Can we have some DLCs, please? Some more branching plots? Send out SOS signal into space for fuel? Maybe. Now I'm tempted to see. I mean, we got Bones on our side. He's a cool pirate. Even though the war happened again and we lost again, you know. I was kind of hoping, maybe I didn't do enough side quests. I was kind of hoping to see more of that, the United Federation guy who saved us when we were pretending to be a reporter. I thought he would play a bigger role in anything, but maybe he was more of a side quest kind of guy. Is there something about him and there's some like illegitimate daughter mentioned in an item? I need the Bones route, please. I think we did well. Bones came to save us a bunch. And we still remained in contact until he went MIA from the war. Wonder who Remy married. I have a feeling she married someone from East Ocean because her grandchild is an East Ocean noble. Gathering with the crew, rise to glory, turn yourself in arc, prison arc, redemption arc. Do you think she married a pirate? Oh man. She did leave at some point. She didn't want to stay in East Ocean anymore. Rise to glory. It made it sound that way. You became some important person in the militia before he MIA'd. I want to see if we can watch the myth with some things translated now, I wonder. Oh, we got 190. That's not too bad. Here, I'll show you guys. We're not missing that much. That's like a 80%. Not these. I want to see the... I want to see the little videos of the ancient peoples and see if it's translated. Where are all the space people? Oh, here. Let's see. Oh, that's it? No dialogue? Okay, I'm gonna Google this. Echo of Starsong. Mirian questline. Okay, let's see. Mirian translation. Okay, so there are 3 pages that help you translate it. Someone has already translated for us. I can read it out to you guys. So, what the orb says, orbs say to Ida in ancient letters, goes, "Can you hear me? I promised you that we would see the flowers together. I promise you because I wish to be with you." And then it says, "You have no regard for your own safety, yet you tell me I'm the impulsive one. Countless times your voice saved me." And then at the end it says, "You shouldn't have gone to Banshee. It was a trip. All the glory of Lumen was nothing but an illusion. Ida, did we become the people we wanted to?" They have a translation for the God speak. I wonder if you can unlock it in the game. Yeah, I have an item, so I don't have all of the items, but I have one of them. So there are 3 of these that you can collect, but then you have to manually decipher it. So someone else on Reddit/Steam has done it for me. So see how I remember when I saw this page, I saw that it was going to be a translation guide, but I didn't know if it was going to be auto-translated or whether you had to do it manually. Yeah, the FFX one is nice, right? Because they just change the text color and Albedge letters get changed right away to English. Yeah. I guess the issue here is probably those speech bubbles are more like graphics rather than characters. Unless they're like wingding characters. because that would make it harder for it to auto translate the script, especially if you have partial notes, like only translate the VWXYZ, for example. Yeah, let's see. Is there anything else? Reddit. Miriam text kind of looks like the characters in Among Us. You guys said that already. Okay. Anything else you guys want to look at? The game? I'm just browsing Steam right now. That's everything, yeah. Yeah, I think the story was explained everything pretty well. The songs were beautiful. I really like the ending theme. Okay. All right. Let me go do my outro. Hang on. Okay. Well, thanks everyone for watching. This was our final part of the playthrough for Opus Echo of Starsong. If you enjoyed the game, make sure you support the developers on Steam. Hopefully they'll have more games coming. This was their third game. Yeah, thanks again for watching.